Hi, Hector STRAVA from Aztec Athletics, and in this video, how to run, being consistent, 5 steps to successfully start running. Well, the title says it all. Essentially, how to start running and sticking to it. Let's jump into it. Okay, so you want to start your running journey. Now, most people's situations that they're not as active and their running shoes are collecting dust. But one fine day, you decide it's time to put on your running shoes and you start running to get out the door and start your running journey. But then life happens and the days just start going by and you're not running anymore. And your running shoes are all sad as they are left in the dust again. Basically, you're stuck in a continuous cycle where you start running and then you stop running over and over again. Well, it's time to break that cycle with today's 5 tips to successfully start running. The first tip is to set a running schedule. You can go online, do a Google search for a running plan, and you'll find tons of running plans for you. You can also set up a calendar where you mark out, okay, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm going for a 7 a.m. run. And it feels really good when you check each one off after you've completed it. You can also use a smartphone application such as STRAVA to keep track of your daily runs, to remind you of your runs, or just put in a regular reminder into your phone's calendar that you have a run scheduled. The second tip is to find a race. One of the main reasons that goals are not fulfilled is because they don't have a deadline. So when you have a race that is planned for, let's say, December 10th, you know, okay, I have a couple weeks, couple months to get ready for that race, and that will motivate you to stay on track with your daily and weekly running schedule. You can use a lot of different sites like activerun.com, marathonguide.com to be able to find a race that will fit into your schedule. Next up, the third tip is make your planned runs visible. One of the best things you can do is lay out all of your clothes so that it's ready, whether it's for your evening or morning run, so you get back from work or you just wake up, boom, you got your clothes ready, put them on, get out and run. Another thing you can do to make your runs visible is put a lot of post-it notes or reminders anywhere that's really visible. This is another great way to be able to fulfill goals or to be able to stay motivated where it's visual, it's right in your face. The bigger, the better. Somewhere that you just cannot avoid it. It's there, you have to see it. Okay, I have a run, I have a goal, I have to do it, I have to fulfill it. And that'll keep you motivated to be consistent with your runs. The fourth tip is to find a supportive running group. Sometimes you just need some tips, you need some extra motivation, and if you're part of a group of like-minded people, it'll keep you consistent with your running and with your goals. As an example, this is a Facebook group that I'm a part of, Running, Training, and Motivation. It's a dynamic group that has a bunch of fun, loving, caring people that just share their experience and inspire everyone, and it helps you so that you can stay consistent and true to your running passion. If you check out your local running store, they also have a lot of running groups, so this is another great place to get together with a bunch of like-minded people, and the best part is that they will be running so you can actually run with them to stay on track. Finally, the fifth tip is to tell the world your goals. When you tell people your goals, that holds you accountable because they're gonna come back and ask you later on, hey, are you still running? Have you hit your goal? Have you run your first marathon, your first 5K? Have you lost weight? You don't want to give them a look like this. So share your goals with your family, share your goals with your friends, all of your friends. Trust me, some of them will come back and ask you, hey, how's your running coming along? And that will be the moment of truth. You know what? I'm actually going to include a final tip, and this one you could say is the cream on top of the cake, where basically all of the other 5 tips were actionable steps that you can actually do to stay consistent in your running. But when you start running, there has to be something that really motivates you every single day, every single week to keep going. And you want to know what that is? It's your why. Yes, your why. Basically, why are you even running? Why do you even want to stay healthy? My why is that I've been active my entire life, but back in 2012, I had to have a major surgery where my thyroid was literally taken out. So in other words, they opened up my entire throat and took out the gland that covers this whole region here. And give or take about a year leading up to that surgery, I couldn't really exercise. Otherwise, I would be super out of breath, my heart rate would just go skyrocketing, and I just felt horrible. So I just remember laying there in the hospital bed afterwards and thinking, wow, It's such a blessing to be able to be active, to stay healthy, to be able to move your body when you want to, how you want to, and it sucks not being able to. So that's when I decided, you know what? I want to be able to be active again, to be healthy. When I get healthy, when I recover from all this, I want to be able to run again. I want to be able to lift weights. I want to be able to just move my body how I want it to move. So 4 months after my surgery, I ran the Detroit Marathon. And so that's my why, to be active because I have the health to do so. Find your why, the reason that will motivate you to keep going with your running goals and journey. If you found this video helpful, give it a big like, hit that subscribe button over there or down below. New weekly videos every Monday, and links to our 2 latest videos down below as well. All right, champ, knock it out, keep on running.